Hey guys, what's up? Fucking hell. I need to adjust my freaking idle pretty badly because it keeps freaking dying. I need to adjust my effing idle. Anywho, it's August 4th. And it's like 110 degrees out here, and it's fucking hot. I don't know if I can emphasize that statement enough. When I say it's hot, I'm not talking about kind of warm. I'm talking about freaking hot. Anyways, see if I get this fucking visor figured out. Hold on. Don't want that. There we go. Anywho, it's been about, it's been a few weeks since I've done a vlog, since I've done a video, and I thought I would do one today. It's been like 115 the last few days, and today is like 110, so it's slightly cooler. Notice I say slightly, not much. And it's got some cloud cover, so that helps. Anyways, a while ago I put a video up. I don't remember what video it was, but there's a comment on there that Dark Flight 600 left. I think it was my track video. That might have been it. That Hallett. Yeah. No? Yeah. Anyways, there was a video I posted up. Dark Flight left a comment asking what I thought the comparison is between the ZX6 and the ZX10. So I thought I would talk about that a little. Visor up for earflow. There we go. So yeah, I thought I would talk about that a little. Now, let me start off by saying I have only ridden a ZX6 09 and a ZX10 08 and 09. So I don't have really any other bikes to compare it to as far as Yamaha or Honda, anything like that. Never ridden any of those brands of bikes. Does that make sense? Brands, manufacturers. Anyways, I've never ridden a Honda or a Suzuki to compare the ZX6 or ZX10 to. Anyways, that's not really the main point of this. Anyways, the main point of this video is kind of to compare what I thought about the ZX6 compared to the ZX10. Now, the ZX6 was my second bike I ever had, and I had a 500 for about a year before I stepped up to a Super Sport 600 class. And I had, how many miles? I had about 10,000 miles, I think, on my 500 before I got a 600 Super Sport. So what did I think about the 600? First of all, it was very light. It was a very light bike, and I forgot how light it was. So I haven't been on a 600 I haven't sat on a 600 for a while, and here a couple weeks ago, a week or so ago, I went and sat on a 600 for the fun of it, and I forgot how light it was. 600 ZX6 09 it's a very light bike, easy to maneuver, can go around corners very well, obviously because of how light it is. So as far as maneuverability goes, it was awesome. Maneuverability on it was freaking awesome. And that's probably one of the things, well, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably one of the things that I liked about it the most was the lightness of it, the maneuverability. Flick it around real easy. Overall, it was it gave you a lot of confidence riding. give you a lot of confidence while you're riding it. Easy to handle, it's an easy bike to handle, and overall I was really happy with it. As far as power goes on it, power was excellent. Now it wasn't like the ZX6, or not ZX, but it wasn't like the ZX10. It didn't have the same power as the ZX10, of course, but I mean, for 600, it had an awesome power. And the power band on it wasn't really until you got to, I think, about 10,000 or so, a little over, somewhere in there. Until about halfway through the rev range is when the power started to kick in. I mean, obviously 600cc bikes that's just something that they're known for, is they're real revvy machines. They're not like leader bikes where, you know, they have a lot of power down low. They make most of the power, you know, higher in the rev range compared to leader bikes. And the ZX10, on the other hand, it definitely has more power, to say the least. Work on this traffic. Hold on, here comes freaking traffic. So yeah, the ZX10 has awesome power, down low and up high. Overall, it has a great power throughout the rev range, in my opinion. Even though it has a great power throughout the rev range on the ZX10, the power band doesn't really kick in until I think about 10 or so, maybe 9, is when you really start to feel the power kick in. It's just this awesome surge of power, man. It seems like it comes out of nowhere. It's smooth up to a point, then once you hit that certain RPM, it seems like the power just all of a sudden just snaps right on the full power, and it's really awesome. There's the sport bike. Yes, it is. The weight on the ZX10 definitely a little more than the ZX6 09. It doesn't have an overly amount of weight, if that makes any sense. You know, it doesn't have too much weight, where it's to the point where it's awkward to ride, you know, and go around corners. But, I mean, obviously you're dealing with a 600, or you're dealing with a 1000cc bike compared to 600, so obviously there's going to be a little more weight to it than the 600. I mean, overall, both the ZX6 and the ZX10 are awesome bikes. If I could only have one bike, though, if I could only have the ZX6 or the ZX10, I would choose the ZX10 without a doubt, just because of the power. I mean, there's nothing like it. Now, I haven't ridden a ZX14 yet, but I don't see it having a huge amount more power than the ZX10. I mean, all these bikes, super sport bikes, once you start stepping up to the 1000cc or more, even the 600 for that matter, even all your super sport bikes basically, a 600 up to, you know, the Hayabusa, ZX14, whatever, all of them are governed to a certain amount of horsepower. and they're also governed to a certain amount of speed. 1000cc or even a ZX14 bike can only go, I say only, I'm not saying it's not a lot of speed, I'm just saying that it can only go about 180, 185 is the max speed on your 1000cc bikes and up. 600cc bikes, I think they're right around 160 or so. So yeah, if I could only have one bike, I would definitely choose the ZX10, just because of the power. And after a while, after you ride a 600cc bike or 1000cc bike, super sport, you kind of get used to the power, you know. After a while, it doesn't really seem like a whole lot. I'm not trying to say that, you know, super sport bikes don't have a lot of power, because, I mean, they obviously do. They're super sport, they're meant for racing. I'm just saying after a while, you get used to it, so. And my fuel line just came on, so I need to get gas. So anyways, yeah, there you go. Dark Flight 600. And the only reason that I bought the ZX10 is because my ZX6 got stolen. So if my ZX6 did not get stolen, I would still have it right now. I really didn't have any plans on upgrading anytime soon, really. I was perfectly happy with the ZX6, the amount of power it had, and the way it handled.